So moving on to our other game. Well, this is probably, in my opinion, going to be the game of the week, and that is Kentucky at home taking on Missouri. These are two teams that started out 5-0 in this year. Both took their first losses last week, both of them being conference losses. So whoever loses this one, you're out. I'll tell you what, it's interesting because both of these teams have gotten to the point right now, and especially Missouri. Missouri has surprised me a lot. Missouri looks like a damn good football team. And I'll say that right now. Offensively and defensively, they look good. And I'll give you that Missouri hasn't really played anybody, but the fight that you saw them put up last week against LSU had to be noted. That, all right, LSU's got it rolling on offense, but we're right there rolling with them. And I think what happened was the moment was just too big for Missouri. Like, they hadn't arrived yet at being a big top conference team. And so when the moment got late in the game and you needed some finishing touches to kind of put this game away or get back into it to tie it and then keep LSU from scoring to take it over, you couldn't do it. But I tell you what, I believe in Brady Cook more so than I do Devin Leary, and I'm surprised by that because I actually was a big fan of Devin Leary heading into the season coming out of NC State. But Devin Leary has not looked very good. In his conference games, they're throwing 45%, 46% right now. 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and then in your last 3 conference games, including Vandy, your highest percentage right now is 50% on your balls. You're not going to beat a lot of SEC teams playing like that. And I understand Kentucky has a very good running game. And this is exactly what Kentucky has been for the longest under Chris Rodriguez as their running back. They want to run the ball first and take the easy stuff and have their quarterback just kind of manage the game. And that's what they're doing again this season. I just feel like Missouri is more so fitted to attack. They're a very attack type team. And I think Kentucky's going to end up in another situation this week like they were in Georgia last week, even though they're at home. I think Missouri's walking in here with all the confidence in the world, especially on offense, that we've got the better receivers, we've got the better quarterback, we've got the better game plan. And I think that's going to take a huge factor into this game. You know, Kentucky's coach is already, Bob Stoops is already sitting here saying this and that about, teams are out here buying players. And, he's already in his feelings after losing to Georgia. And that's the last thing you want to hear from your coach if you're a player in that Kentucky locker room, is that your coach is out here not saying you got confidence in us, but that you're just saying that, we take some losses, we gonna lose, and this and that and that and this, and it's not heartening. You're not gonna hear that from Missouri. And I'll tell you, I'll be the first person to say I'm tired of Missouri. I'm not a personal fan of Missouri. As much as they've beaten Carolina in the last couple of years, I'm over the Missouri hype train and this and that. But Missouri right now, they've got the better football team, and they're going to walk into Kentucky and Lexington, Kentucky right now on Saturday and go get this win. I got them winning this game actually pretty handily. I got them winning probably I'll give them by 10. I'll say they win this game by 10.
Yeah, I don't think you're too far off, man. I think, Missouri was absolutely in prime position to upset LSU last weekend. I think it was a late pick six that kind of changed the momentum for LSU this game. Missouri is much better than I gave them credit for at the beginning of this season. Kentucky does what Kentucky does. Okay, we're at the midway point of the season. Kentucky got their first loss. Me personally, I did not think he was going to come at the. I'm sorry, I did not think. I thought that Kentucky would be undefeated up to this point, but looking at Kentucky play football is not the team that I thought they were going to ultimately be. Missouri had more total yards, over 100 total yards more. Passing yards is what really, I guess, shocked me, because I'm thinking Devin Leary is going to be able to do something here, but no, Missouri's defense, they're like, no, man, we're better than y'all think we are. And they're going to take that same momentum into this game. And they're not going to back down. Missouri's not going to back down. I like the dog. I like the fight in the dog. I like the dog in the fight. Everything that Missouri's got going on right now, I really, really like. And I do think that they may be the second best team in the East. The rest of the season it'll play out, and we'll see. They're definitely going to be top 3 when it's all said and done. I'm loving what they're doing. I got Missouri with the upset by 7 on the road.
Got y'all. I'm on the fence about this one as well. To me, I think what changes the aspect of this game right here is a home game for Kentucky. Now, to me, I think they're going to be more comfortable in their game plan being at home. But to me, this game right here is very, very interesting. I honestly think the ranking should be flipped. I think Missouri should be the ranked team and Kentucky should not be the ranked team. Yes. Because they both got one loss, and Missouri definitely has the better loss, even if you want to put it in that aspect. They got the better loss on their schedule than Kentucky does. Yep. Kentucky just didn't even try to feel like they showed up last week against Georgia. And I know that happens for a lot of teams. I'm not overlooking that. But the fight, like you said, Sean, the fight that Missouri has is something that's going to go into this game. I do have Missouri winning this game by 6. Now, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a home game factor for Kentucky, but I think they're going to hit some turnovers. I think it's going to be put in their quarterback's hand to go win this game. I don't think he's going to have the talent to do it. And I think overall, when it comes to Missouri's quarterback, Cook, he's going to get it done. I think he's shown us that he can get the ball done, get the win done with a team like that. And I think you saw his real big mistake last week against LSU in that pick 6. That is a teachable moment. If you really go back and look at that interception, it's something that he just made a bad read on and made a bad pass. You can fix that. If you fix that point right there, you probably do beat LSU. And that's a crazy statement to say. I know it's past tense, but you probably do beat them in that moment. You're going to need that same type of performance with also minus the turnover to go into Kentucky and win this game. Kentucky's going to try to go clock manage. They're going to try to get back to the run game. But Missouri, I think, is going to come out fast. I think they're going to come out fast and put up some points early in this game that's going to take Kentucky off guard. So my final score for this is going to be 27-21 in favor of Missouri.
Good call.